Tautoru was a young man noted not only for his ability as a bird hunter, but also for his ingenuity in devising a snare that was so effective that in one day he could catch so many kereru that 20 men were needed to carry them. He set scented flowers and succulent berries around the snare and attracted birds to it from far and near. With all this natural ability and resourcefulness, Tautoru remained modest and unassuming, giving thanks to Tane and reciting the appropriate karakia. It was this quality that endeared him especially to Rauroha, a female spirit of the overworlds. She visited him each night and spent the hours of darkness with him, but when, accidentally or by design, he looked on her face, she was forced to leave him, for it was forbidden for mortals to gaze on her beauty. Tautoru set about his work with a sorrowful heart. He grieved for the divine woman who had been his bride. In setting his snare near the top of a tree, he became careless and fell to the ground, breaking his neck. From her home in the heavens, Rauroha saw a huge company of birds gathered at one spot in the forest and knew that it must be the place where her mortal love had set his snare. Of Tautoru himself she could see no sign until she looked down and saw him lying motionless on the ground. She descended and wept over his body. When Tautoru's friends discovered him, they lifted him onto a litter and carried him through the forest. He was placed in a sitting position, dressed in rich garments. But when the bearers neared their village, the body was no longer on the litter. In some mysterious fashion, it had been removed unseen by his friends. The Tohunga declared that Tane, who had loved this young man, had taken his body to his home in the overworlds.